The wealth strategy, the banks and the IRS pray that you will never, ever learn. This is not just financial literacy. This is about financial sovereignty. Look, Vortex Banking is the strategy that I came up with and wrote the book, The Intelligent Banker, about, that the elite use to build their businesses. They use it to multiply wealth inside of a protected private system that operates beyond traditional financial control. It works like this. At the core is a non-grantor, irrevocable, private spendthrift trust. This trust is bulletproof from creditors. It's outside of probate, and it's not owned or controlled by you legally, but it benefits you and your heirs. The trust files a 1041, which we have accountants for, and it has the ability to defer all capital gains and all passive income. This is huge. Then you layer on a disregarded LLC, single member LLC, owned by a 508, and this does the business transactions, holds the assets, pays no taxes itself, reports nothing because it's disregarded into the 508. Now here's where it gets wild. We figured out that when you add in privatized banking, or what Nelson Nash called infinite banking, using a specially structured whole life insurance policy, your trust owns the policy and all the assets. Your business, everything's going to flow through the 508, but now we can legally move that money into an insurance policy owned by the trust also, that grows tax-free, contractually protected. You borrow against the cash value to fund your businesses, your investments, marketing, real estate, whatever you want. Your money is going to keep on growing while you use it all uninterrupted and compounding, right? You now have what we call a trust-based vortex, not a bank. It's your own banking system. It's an infinite loop of tax-exempt wealth growth. All the asset protection you'll ever need. It's private, and you've got a non-reporting structure, and now you can build a legacy-based financial power. This is how the 1% stay rich. This is how the 1% pass on their legacy without anybody else's involvement. Look, you're not just moving money, folks.